Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a ball. We had a lot of friends and family come through. Thank you guys for all the love shown on my Thanksgiving post on IG and in Discord. I appreciate it. I definitely had a good time putting together a beautiful spread for my friends and family. I'm really thinking about doing catering because I really love cooking and setting stuff up and making it look pretty. So anyhow, we got to talking about Black Friday yesterday. And we're like, you know what? The Black Friday of yesteryear is not like the Black Friday of today. If y'all remember in like the mid 2000s, I would say from like the 2010s to about 2019, it was literal chaos globally, not just in America, but overseas. You would have people lined up around the corner, sitting in lawn chairs in the middle of the cold, especially if you were up north, with blankets, waiting to get the best deals on a 50-inch screen TV, PlayStation, Xbox, CDs, DVDs. Those were the days.
Get off of her.
Man, it was not a true sale until you saw the video of somebody being shoved and stepped over. You know what I'm saying? So another person could grab said item, pass it over to another person, and then run to the register. And I remember I used to do IT for Target back then, and I hated Black Friday. One thing I hated about Black Friday was it always interrupted dinner with my kids and my family. So back when I used to do IT at Target, we would have Thanksgiving dinner. And dinner would have to be over by 6 o'clock because then I'd have the itis and I would need to go get some sleep. So I'd be sleeping and then I'd have to get up around 10:30. I'd have to be at my desk no later than 11 o'clock because back then Black Friday started officially at midnight. So at midnight is when we would open up the phone lines, and it was my job basically to keep the registers up and running and the cameras because Black Friday caused a lot of stress on the system because you had way more people than usual. So registers would crash, cameras would go down. It would just be crazy. And wasn't nothing more stressful than getting phone calls from young people, you know, who also left Thanksgiving to go work their retail jobs at Target, and they're literally crying because the register has crashed, it's not working, you have customers yelling at them, and they have to be my hands and ears, right? Because I'm trying to direct them on how to fix the register, but they're having anxiety attacks. I mean, it was just a mess. I couldn't stand Black Friday and like just the trauma that it caused for a lot of the retail workers, including us in the IT field who had to deal with all the technical back end that a lot of people don't know about. So what's very interesting is that I've noticed over the years, it went from Black Friday starting at midnight, and then we'd have to go in, maybe like 2 years later, we were going in earlier and earlier. Eventually, we'd be going in at 8 o'clock. I'm like, damn, before we wouldn't have to be here till 11. Now we're here at 8. It was insane. Like, why are we even calling this Black Friday? Call it Great Thursday, because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, as soon as you get done with your Thanksgiving dinner, you can go to Walmart, you can go to Target, and go shopping. So we got so consumed with consumerism that it really like did a number on society. So then when COVID hit, all that shit stopped. Like all that slowed down. And I feel like there hasn't been a bounce back. So there's been a lot of conversation on TikTok today about Black Friday. And I noticed a lot of the stores when I rode past, there was just a regular day. I didn't see any lines of people. Now, the Mall of America was packed. I didn't even bother going in just because the main parking lot that I park in was full. I'm like, I don't care. I don't need anything that bad. But a lot of people are saying that the deals are not dealing, the savings are not saving, and even Amazon is fucking with the pricing. People are putting stuff in their cart thinking it'll be cheaper for Black Friday, and it's not. Other people are saying that they went to their local stores. There was literally nobody there. It was a ghost town. And other people are even saying that the deals that are being listed are the same deals from the previous weeks. So it's a lot of schemy, scammy stuff going on. So I want you guys to go ahead and check out some of these TikTok videos.
I remember when I was younger, people used to get beat up, arrested, jumped in parking lots for Black Friday deals. Like, people would literally go in a parking lot, wait for people to shop, and then rob them at gunpoint. That's how good the sale was. Now, instead of us doing the robbing, the stores are robbing us. Big corporations are robbing us. Like, what is 25%? What is 10%? What is buy one, get another one 50% off? Where are the deals? Where are the sales? Now that I got money, why are the sales not selling anymore? This Black Friday is not very black. Like, there's no discount, there's no nothing. I propose that we go into the store and steal.
So Amazon started their Black Friday deals early, and let me tell you, beware of this. I had like 25 things sitting in my cart for the last like 2 weeks, like things to prepare for the baby. And I know the exact price of every single one of those items and what my cart total was 2 weeks ago. My plan was, as soon as the Black Friday sales hit, I was going to go into my cart, I was going to see my total drop significantly given the fact that everything's going to be on sale, and then I would put in my order. I logged in yesterday all excited to see this low number, and you would not believe that the total was actually higher than it was before the Black Friday sales. So then I started going item by item, trying to figure out like what's going on here. Maybe I put like maybe 2 quantity instead of 1 quantity for something. No, the prices actually changed to reflect a higher price. And then they put that little slash through it to make it look like it's a bigger discount than it is. So you're not actually saving anything. In a lot of cases, you're actually going to be spending more for these things. It's actually pretty infuriating, to be honest with you. Then, of course, they're going to have the Cyber Monday deals coming, and I don't even know what that's going to look like. But if you kind of already have an idea of what you want to get for either Black Friday or Cyber Monday, put it in your cart ahead of time so you can see if the price actually changes, if it actually reduces for a sale price versus them just upping the price ahead of time and then making it look like it's been marked down.
It's crazy to me that now Black Friday is all online and it's maybe like 10% off of a product that's been the same price for a week. Because when I think of Black Friday, I think about the fact that I worked it when I was 16 years old. I had to be at the mall at 6 in the morning for my shift, meaning I had to leave at 5 in the morning. And it was so early, I remember, that buses were not running that early in my suburb. And the only way I got to my shift was because my older coworker was nice enough to drive me. It was mandatory in our contracts that we had to work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., a 14-hour day. I think we got 1/2 an hour break, if that, during the day. I was the first line of command when the gates went up to my retail store. We sold purses and leather shit. At 7 in the morning, we opened. I got charged immediately by a family of like 4 girls. Literally knocked me to the side immediately. Halfway through the day, when I was putting purses back on the floor, a woman literally came up to me and pulled them out of my hands and pulled half my arm with her. That's what I think of when I think of Black Friday.
Fuck, boys. So I've been outside of Best Buy for about an hour now. Looks like I'm the only one getting free TVs. Thank God I'm not going to have to curb stomp anybody's mom for a fucking 45-inch TV this year. Let's go.
Let's talk about why I'm not really shopping beauty this Black Friday. Cost of living is getting more and more expensive, and so are our beauty products. So if you want me to purchase your products, you need to offer me an actual discount. Like, tell me why brands are only offering us 10, 15, 20, maybe 30% off discounts. And girl, I live in Vancouver, taxes are 12%. That means that if your discount is only 20% off and taxes are 12%, my discount kinda only becomes 8%. I'm not gagging. We also live in a world where overconsumption is just absolutely running rampant. I don't need 2, 3, 5 cleansers. I don't need 7 moisturizers. I just think it's important that we as consumers in this day and age come to really understand the purchasing power that we have and how that influences brands. Because realistically, they need us. We don't need them. So I'm here to remind you that you don't need to shop that sale. You don't need to buy that product that everyone is buying. It's okay. There will always be another sale. That's what I always tell myself. So, from someone who used to have like, I would say a shopping addiction. Like, just remind yourself, there will always be another sale.
So is Black Friday not a thing anymore? I came to Sam's Club expecting a crowd and not being able to get into the parking lot. The parking lot is empty. Sam's Club was empty. All the stores that I'm passing by is empty. So is that officially played out? I remember growing up, I dreaded coming out on Black Friday to do anything because I knew I was going to have to fight crowds and people were going to be everywhere. But I'm noticing there's nobody out here. The traffic is light and it's just like a regular day. I think Saturdays are more crowded than today. So is Black Friday officially not a thing anymore? Did that play out? Let me know down in the comments.
Yo, what the heck happened to Black Friday, bro? I'm looking at some of these absolutely atrocious deals that they have for Black Friday. I'm seeing things like 10% off of AirPods, 15% off of a brand new cell phone. What kind of bullshit is that? I miss the old Black Friday, bro. I miss seeing those deals coming out before the event, and it would say things crazy fucking shit like there's gonna be 60% off of flat screen TVs, 70% off of shit. Like, it was absolutely wild. I miss the Black Friday deals that were so good that it would force people to camp outside in the freezing cold, making their turkey and their pumpkin pie wrapped up to go, so they'd be waiting outside until midnight. Right at the stroke of midnight, that's when people would go in and start shopping for these crazy deals. We've gone soft, bro. We've become way too soft. These stores aren't doing these crazy Black Friday deals like they used to, okay? Like, they're not even, some stores are not even staying open for Black Friday. No, there's no store staying open till midnight anymore. Nobody's camping outside braving the elements. Like, what the fuck happened to us? I miss the old Black Friday, man. I'm talking that old school American capitalist mentality Black Friday where you would spend Thanksgiving with your grandparents, with your family members, talking about how thankful you were, right? You would give up. I'm just so thankful and humble for the love that I have for my family and the people in my life. And then a few short hours later, you'd be trampling over grannies so you can go get yourself a excellent deal on a flat screen TV. I miss it, man. I miss that old school Black Friday that made you have to have that dog in you, right? Like, if you wanted to go get that flat screen TV and put it up in your place, when people would come over and they'd be like, wow, that's an amazing looking TV. Where'd you get it? You'd have a sense of pride of knowing that you had to access the darkest side of your humanity and trample over motherfuckers to be able to get the best deal on that TV. Like, that's what Black Friday used to be about.
Is it just me, or does Black Friday no longer a Black Friday anymore? Back in my day, Black Friday was the Super Bowl of capitalism. Now it's giving preseason scrimmage. Back then you had to train for this shit. People were lining up the night before at Best Buy so they can be first in line to buy a TV. People were getting trampled over a deal. People were giving up their firstborn son for a PlayStation. Aunties were in the electronics aisle ready to square up. Now you want to give me 15% off of socks? You used to be able to get a 75-inch TV for like $12. Okay, now you're saving 10%. You're saving me barely even tax. What am I supposed to do with that? Where's the adrenaline? Where's the chaos? I saw somebody put down a blender and walk away. Like, maybe next year. This is not the Black Friday I grew up with. You didn't sign up for this. I need danger. I need tension. I need somebody to lose their shit in aisle 3 over a Dyson vacuum. You've changed Black Friday. It used to mean something. Now you're just a more enthusiastic Thursday. Until you bring back the blood, sweat, and tears of a real Black Friday, don't call me.
These Black Friday sales are going viral because, are they even sales?
Okay, what about this one? Oh.
Black Friday deal?
I don't get it.
That's a deal.
There's been many videos of people removing the Black Friday sale sign, and behind it is the exact same sale sign, but it's not in black. This is how psychologically they're making us believe that we're getting good deals when they're the exact same deals. I mean, was Black Friday even real at one point? Because this is making us believe that it was a fake all along. Or what do you guys think? I mean, how many of us have gotten real good Black Friday sales? And to some of us, we might say we got a good Black Friday sale, but was it even a good sale if we didn't see the previous sign behind it? The real question is Black Friday really going to be as packed as it's been the past 2 years now that we know the truth?
Y'all need to pay attention to Black Friday shopping because they are mind fucking y'all. Look at this. Hold this. Look at this. 30% off. Y'all see the $19.99 on the bottom? peel it, Mama? Okay, I peeled the black one. Look at y'all. I peeled it off. It's $19.99 normally, and they're actually putting a $24.99 sticker over it. That's wild.
Y'all, ever since, I don't even remember when it started, but ever since they started doing Black Friday deals the week before, the Black Friday deals ain't been hitting how they used to hit. Like, this was always dangerous, but the Black Friday deals, back when people used to be lined up Thanksgiving night, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and rushing into the store, that's when the Black Friday deals was hitting. Maybe it's because I'm older now and I don't really need Black Friday to get the things that I want or need. But these deals is not hitting. Like, I'm ready to see buy 1 tire, get 3 free. Buy 2 gallons of gas, get 9 free. Buy a Costco membership for a year and get the 2nd year free. That's the Black Friday deals I want to see. If it's not that, I don't want it.
I don't know who that sister was in the last clip, but she's funny as hell. You know, that's the truth. In this day and age, I don't want 10% off of a fast fashion shirt. Let's keep it real. Give me 50% off some tires. Give me 20% off some damn food. Give me, 30% off of gas. That is the real Black Friday, okay? How about you let me save some money on my mortgage or let me save money on rent? How about that? How come Black Friday is never for things that really matter, things that we need to sustain ourselves, things that we need to live? It's always just bullshit consumption stuff like plastics and, entertainment type things or clothing.
Mass-produced and destined for the landfill. So impractical and would scuff so easily. Already broken.
Things that we don't necessarily need, but the things that we actually need, there's no Black Friday discount. None of that. You see how they play in our faces? So there's another man who's talking about what's going on at Walmart, and he's kind of breaking it down in this video, and I really enjoyed it. And he's saying that they know that the consumers do not have the money to spend. So right now, Walmart and other big retailers, they are focusing on margins as opposed to really sales. Check this out.
Black Friday is Trash Friday. There are no deals. 9 out of 10 Black Friday deals are not deals at all. You can find the items for cheaper or at the same price at other times of the year. The reason why you're seeing fewer deals than ever this year is that due to the economy, companies already know that they're not going to sell that much product. Therefore, they want the little product that they do sell to go for as high a price as possible. When I say companies expect to sell fewer goods, I mean drastically fewer goods. Walmart imported 80% less holiday-themed goods this year than it did 2 years ago. That means that they know customers are so tapped out that they just aren't buying. And if Walmart is seeing this pattern, a whole bunch of other retailers are seeing it too. So their strategy has shifted from a volume-based strategy to a margins-based strategy. They will keep the prices high, and whoever can buy will buy. Either way, fewer deals and fewer goods will mean fewer sales. That is, of course, not great news for the American consumer or the American economy. To be fair, Black Friday has already been falling quite far from what it originally used to be. It's little more than a gimmick now. So no wonder people are not even bothering to care about Black Friday. Black Friday for being worse than ever. You've made the D3 List, a podcast about dumb, daring, and diabolical corporate business decisions.
And so the man that was speaking about the issue that's going on with Walmart and them saying that basically they're seeing that consumer spending is changing, so they're not focusing on margins, and if you can afford the higher prices, so be it, and if you can't, oh well. Now, another thing that people may not realize that's going on is that there is another strike looming with Amazon workers globally. They want to come together and strike for fair pay. And I think what happened with the longshoremen earlier this year when they almost crippled the American shipping economy, I think a lot of other industries were taking note. And they're saying now that the Amazon workers are getting ready to strike. Someone that I know who also works at the post office, they had to work on Thanksgiving Day and do deliveries because the Amazon workers are not doing them here in the Twin Cities. So the regular male men and women, they were the ones delivering mail at 3 o'clock in the morning. In case you didn't know, you might have thought that that package came from Amazon. Nope, it came from the post office. So this is really taking a hold right now. So I don't know if people are aware of this strike that's looming. So it looks like this is going to be affecting a lot more people in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and play this clip right here.
This year, I'm fighting for a better future for Amazon workers.
This year, I'm fighting for safety for Amazon workers.
This year, I'm fighting for a livable wage, safe work conditions, and the respect that all Amazon workers deserve.
It's 2024, and this is the year for the Amazon workers.
From Black Friday to Cyber Monday, this is the week to get some deals, but deliveries from Amazon could be delayed by a worker strike. 'Tis the season to start shopping, but an international worker strike could mean delivery delays for Amazon customers. Workers in 20 countries, including the U.S., are set to walk out as part of the Make Amazon Pay campaign, an annual effort now in its 5th year that aims to convince the company to increase wages and allow workers to unionize.
Amazon squeezes everything that it can get, but it changes its behavior depending on jurisdiction. Let's say in Sweden, it engages much better in how it operates with trade unions than in the US, where it engages in union busting.
The work stoppage is set to begin tomorrow on Black Friday, ending on Cyber Monday, aiming to snarl the supply chain for cyber shoppers during 2 of the biggest days of the year. Last year, Amazon made up nearly 18% of all Black Friday sales worldwide and raked in more than $170 billion during the holiday season. The organizers of the campaign, UNI Global Union, claim the company's practices come at a cost to workers, the environment, and democracy. An Amazon spokesperson responding, saying, "While we're always listening and looking at ways to improve, we remain proud of the competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and engaging safe work experience we provide our teams." Amazon posted record high sales for Black Friday last year despite the work stoppage threat.
All right, so you guys just saw that news clip. So it is crazy. Amazon is making $170 billion with the B per year. Okay, and you have employees lucky if they're making $20, maybe $21, but they're working. They're having to deliver over 400 packages. They're having between 100 to 200 stops. People are exhausted. People are tired. So I'm thinking that they're taking a book off of the longshoremen. Because remember, if the longshoremen strike would have went on longer than a day, they had the power to crush the United States economy literally overnight.
They're not making millions no more. They're making billions. And they're spending it fast as they make it. I want a piece of that for my men. Because when they made their most money was during COVID. When my men had to go to work on those piers every single day. When everybody stayed home and went to work. Not my men. They died out there with the virus. We all got sick with the virus. We kept them going. From Canada to Maine to Texas, Great Lakes, Puerto Rico, now the Bahamas, everybody went to work during COVID. Nobody stayed home. Well, I want to be compensated for that. I'm not asking for the world. They know what I want. They know what I want. And if they don't, well, then I have to go into the street and we have to fight for what we rightfully deserve. In today's world, I'll cripple you. I will cripple you, and you have no idea what that means.
So I think the Amazon employees are trying to do the same thing, possibly. This is supposed to go on starting today up until Monday, but who knows, it might go on a little bit longer. Jeff Bezos does not want the Amazon workers to unionize whatsoever. So it's going to be interesting to see how far this strike goes and if it affects people significantly. A lot of us have Amazon Prime. We're used to getting our packages within 24 to 48 hours, but all that may be delayed because of this strike. So please be aware of that. The thing that I find very funny is that a lot of these companies like Walmart and others who make billions of dollars a year off of not only their workers, but the consumers. It's funny that they're sitting here crying and saying that they're struggling and, they're not making, a lot of money. But did they forget that they made record profits during COVID? They made billions of dollars during COVID, especially with the online shopping. And during COVID, you had a thing where people had to be essential workers. Those essential workers were not really compensated. They didn't really get pay raises. They didn't get a bonus at the end of the year. but the CEOs and all the top executives did. And that money did not trickle down to the regular man and woman. I don't feel bad for these corporations at all. I think some of these CEOs need a pay cut. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous that they're making money hand over fist, but they're not doing anything. It's the employees, it's the workers, it's the people at the bottom doing all the work. I just remember when Black Friday used to be about fun and getting a deep discount, anywhere from 50 to 75% off of items. And now it's not like that. You know, you're lucky if you're getting 10% off, 15% off. Half the time the stuff is not even really on sale. You're not really getting a discount anymore. So I think this is why a lot of consumers are not bothering to even entertain Black Friday anymore. And let's not forget, people are struggling right now. You know, the cost of food is expensive. I cannot tell you how much I spent on Thanksgiving. It was ridiculous. And then you're not even getting the same amount. Just to get like a small bushel, one small bushel of greens was like $2 something. I remember buying a big old bushel, like literally would fill up the sink for like $1 something. We had to buy 5 bushels to equal the amount of bushels that we would get a few years ago for half the price. Like, it is insane, the cost of everything, how expensive things are. So if people right now are struggling to buy food and the necessities to put gas in their car to go to work, they don't have time to sit and waste money on meaningless consumer goods. They just don't. People are being more frugal and they're really thinking about how they spend their money. And to a lot of people, Black Friday is just no longer worth it. So with that being said, I look forward to reading y'all's comments and hear from y'all. So how do you guys feel about the conversation that's been going on all day today on TikTok concerning Black Friday? Do you feel like it's a scam? How do you guys feel about the upcoming Amazon strike? Last but not least, did you participate in Black Friday? Was it cracking in your neck of the woods, or did it seem a lot drier than usual? So go ahead and leave a comment down below. Feel free to share this video, and I will talk to y'all later. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.